Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Sacramento River Cats and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 15, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last three starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Sacramento.
Now at the plate, William Chon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Cordero waits on it. 1 out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martini is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate, comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
Davidson has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mike Gerber is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Martini. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, number 15. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 15.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski.
Right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. El Paso's out on top, 2-0. So digging in now, Steven Duggar. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is laid off of down and in.
1-2.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Batting ninth.
Into the box, Clinton
pitcher.
Ramirez.
Clinton
As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Now batting, the first base.
Into the box now, William Chon. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Chihuahuas lead it 2-0. Ready now, number 2.
Leading
0 for
off
1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And there's their first hit of the game.
Eat it. No running.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Now batting, the third
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Jankowski will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now
At the
batting,
plate, Chris Shaw. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. From the stretch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. A ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Martini comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Now in the box, David Ha comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
David Ha.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jankowski's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. El Paso's out on top, Stepping up now, number 15. Two men
Number
on,
15.
two away here in the fourth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Duggar is there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also one error in the inning, but two men left on. We played 4 full. The Chihuahuas lead it 2-0. Standing in, Mike Gerber.
Leading
He'll
off
start
for
off the
Sacramento,
fifth in this one.
The center fielder.
He's set. Here
Mike
it comes.
Gerber.
And it's fouled away. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Gerber is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Gerber is retired to lead off the fifth. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in, Scott Calderon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2-0.
Outside.
This one's down to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Comes set and the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball, that's out.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now
standing in now, Clinton Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. El Paso's out on top 2-0. Now batting, William Chon. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
William Chon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Popped him up. Davidson shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, number 2, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch.
Outside,
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
The batter, the third baseman.
Settling in now, Pablo Sandoval. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Chihuahuas lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Chris Shaw, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
22.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, 2, here it comes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, David Ha. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Now the 2-1.
Balls up.
Pitch popped up. Davidson is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
34.
Into the box, Mike Gerber. 0-1 the count. Lifted the other way to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Digging in once again, Scott Calderon. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat,
and the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 15. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Duggar will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Cam Metler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Cam Metler.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. David Stone enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
David Stone.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Chihuahuas took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 15 picks up his team-leading 13th win as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Bryant Washington wraps it up for the save, number 36 on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the Chihuahuas, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes
El
your way
Paso
on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Salt Lake Bees and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 15 will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Rincon. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball in for a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Number 24.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to first. Cordova fields it cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Striding into the box, Buck Julio, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Here's Albert now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Albert Pujols.
First pitch on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate, Alex Ruiz. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Drilled on the ground to short. De La Cruz is there, and that's the second out. Standing in, Derek Simons took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Derek Simons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordero has a play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Kevin Smith will be next. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in the switch hitter, Ray Macias, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Coming to the plate now, Taylor Ward. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. Skied down the left field line. Martini on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. El Paso's out on top, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Orlando Rincon, and they'll need him to get something going here. On the ground to third. To his right, Davidson. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 24 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Into the box now, Buck Julio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
2 out, nobody on.
Up.
And no one will track it down. Popped him up. Number 9 has got it, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Chihuahuas lead it 4-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
I got the count 2-2.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski's there for it. 1 away.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
Now at the plate, Derek Simons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Derek.
Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. At the plate, Kevin Smith, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Straight up.
Popped up. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Simons leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Jankowski looks up. Gone!
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits with 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Orlando Rincon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rincon.
And the 6th inning opens with a fly out, 1 away. Stepping in, number 24. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Buck Julio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Julio.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. El Paso's out on top, 7-3. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Comes set with the 0-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Alex Ruiz.
Left fielder, Alex Ruiz.
First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Simons. Now the pitch.
Derek.
A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Kevin Smith is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Cordero has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Chihuahuas lead it 7-3. Leading off the inning, Ray Macias, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey.
2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jankowski's there for it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Taylor Ward. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martini has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Orlando Rincon. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Davidson will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. El Paso's out on top, 7-3. Trey Wingener comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 58.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-3 tonight. El Paso took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 15 picks up his team best 14th win in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Nick Tropiano worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Chihuahuas, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.